Hey guys, welcome to day 3. Today we're going to talk about the designs for your pins. So, a lot of people come to me all the time and they talk about, oh my gosh, Laura, I am not a graphic designer. How am I going to make my pin go viral if I don't know how to do design? Like all these things, like I don't know colors, I don't have colors for my brand, things like that. Okay, so designs are awesome, you guys. Pinterest is very visual, but that's not the end all be all. With the new things that Pinterest has going on, they can actually pick up the key terms in your design from just the title being placed on the image. So what I mean by that is, like, if you just went into, I use Canva. I do know graphic design, so I have fun sometimes creating a little bit more elaborate designs. And some of you know that because you took me up on my offer to purchase my Pinterest templates that I provided to you guys before the beginning of this challenge. If not, and you still want access to those templates, type it in the comments below and I will get you access to them. But you can keep your designs really simple. You want to focus your design on very clean, very legible, and the title. Your title needs to be able to be readable, it needs to be able to make sense, and it needs to have keywords right on the image. So I could literally go to background. I could choose whatever background style here I wanted. I could change the colors if I wanted to. I just click here, and then up in the top, when I click on background, I can click and change the color. So now it's my branding colors. Voila! So then what I can do is, say I wanted to attract people to my Pinterest challenge. I mean, hey, that could be a thing. So I would say double your traffic in 30 days with Pinterest. And then I could make this large. I could size out however I want the text to look. I can put it in the middle. I could make it all capital. I could change to be more bold, whatever you want. And then there we go. Voila, boom. And I might even take this down a little bit so it's a little bit softer in the back. And then I could take this text and I could change the color to be a darker color so it stands out a little bit more. You can play around with this however you want it to be. But one of the things that I will say is you want to make sure when you're working on this that your text is extremely legible. That's going to be one of the pieces that get picked up by Pinterest when they do their smart feed. Also, the size of your pin does matter. It matters whether you're on a mobile device, a desktop device. People are going to tend, we've been told by statistics that they tend to be on a mobile device. So you want to make sure the pins you are creating can be legible on both a mobile device and a desktop device, an iPad, whatever it is they're using, so that yours doesn't get cut off or shrunk or it's too large and they can't read it all, so they just scroll through. So make sure you pay attention to that. In Canva, which is again what I use, it's a free platform, they give you a template. It's 735 by 1102 pixels wise. I've always told people 735 by 1100 is perfect, right on spot. So this template works for exactly what you're looking to try to get done. Now, if you wanted to get a little bit more elaborate, you can get more elaborate. You can do Pinterest graphic here, and then say you wanted to do a fancy stock photo background. You can totally do that just again, make sure your text is the center focus and it's readable and legible. You do want to put your website or your branding somewhere on there. The last one I didn't, but we will on this one. So I don't need this little text. I'll just delete that. And I want to actually use my own stock photos that I had designed for my branding. And so I'll just grab one here and hover over, and then it posts that. You can double click on any image you upload and just drag and drop it to wherever you want it to be. I want it right about there, and then I'm going to move my title to right here. And then again, I could say, take my free 5-day Pinterest challenge. And then if I wanted to shrink this text up a little bit, I can go like this. And then on that, it's still legible. I would just click text and tell them why they want to take my challenge. I could say to double your traffic in 30 days or less. And then I can make this text a little bit bigger so it's a little bit more legible. And then I'll just put that right there. Kind of center it out. And now if you want to add your logo down at the bottom, you can add a logo. I'll add my logo. Otherwise, what you could do is you could add your website. So this isn't actually branded for my colors, and it's kind of throwing me off here. So I'm just going to go like this and change it to be my colors and my fonts. And we'll go back down, and then we'll do blue, and there we go. Now I have a wonderful, nice little graphic for my Pinterest challenge. It gives them a great title, which can be picked up by the smart feed on Pinterest and help with growing my audience and the views on this pin. It has my branding colors. It has a stock photo. It has my logo. Again, if I didn't want my logo, I could put laurareich.com on here instead. Whatever you want. I could change this title again. Maybe I don't want this on there, or maybe in the actual title of my pin, which we'll get into tomorrow, I put a different title on there and give more SEO value to what my keywords are being used in the title. But this is basically it. It doesn't need to be over the top, elaborate, or fancy. You just need to be able to focus on the fact that people can read it, people can understand what it is you're offering. It's engaging enough where they want to click through to it, they understand your brand, and you involve those keywords. So if you guys have any questions about design layouts or anything like that, maybe you're struggling with the branding, or you're not sure what colors to use. If you don't have colors for your specific brand yet, that's totally fine. Let's discuss in the comments below, and we will figure out what works best for your target audience.